I'm doing this for her. It's actually okay and safe to outgrow things, situations, people. Like 22-year-old me could never say that. It's my birthday. Well, that was a couple of days ago, but it still counts. All of March is my birthday, okay? I put on these earrings for the video. I've had these for years. Those are pankonisi. I saw myself in the mirror. I was like, whoa, I look grown. Those are grown woman earrings. I don't think that's gonna be an everyday thing. I don't know. I look like a woman. Let me go get my cake. Citron meringue. My favorite. That felt really official. C'est magnifique la couleur.
Vous avez pris des vis blancs, œillet blanc.
C'est pour moi, c'est pour mon anniversaire.
Easy to remember.
Ouais. Ça m'a levé de ma chaise en fait. C'est magnifique. Vous appelez comment?
Pascal, et toi?
Pascal Duba.
Douba, enchanté. Douba.
Ouais, enchantée. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it is the frontal lobe completion or Saturn return, or it could also be, you know, the peer pressure of reaching 30. But so far, my late 20s have been the best part of my 20s. I really want to live it up. You know, like I said, the early 20s were low-key miserable, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like I've invested a lot of time and energy on things that I thought I wanted, but really I was seeking validation. And now for the rest of my 20s, I want to really just embrace my truth and live it up, whatever that means. I don't even know, but all I know is I'm gonna put effort on always being aligned. My birthday was as chill as they come. It was basically, I was working that day. My mom cooked me a very nice meal, and you know, I spent the evening with my parents. Actually, the older I'm getting, the less of a bother it is to spend well, time alone in general, but especially on my day, because what I would love to do is to just chill. My birthday was at the very beginning of Ramadan, so that adds an extra layer of just introspection. Personally, as I get older, my birthdays are now a time to reflect and to rest. Stay in stillness and reflect on the year that I just completed, and you know, count my blessings and prepare my next direction for my new year. I'm just like more in a space where I want to listen to what I want rather than doing what is expected of me, because like, come on, that's my birthday. Like, I feel like that's the one time, especially in the year, where you should, you know, listen to yourself. It's also spring, so happy spring. My birthday is around the springtime, so it's really setting the tone for this rebirth, you know, renewal of intention. And I like to take this time to see the difference and how much can change in a 4-season cycle. Wow, this time last year, this and this or that was triggering me or was bothering me. My favorite seasons are definitely autumn and winter, but I appreciate spring for this fresh energy it gives people. You know, after the seasonal depression, it's definitely welcomed. But now, especially since I have started working for myself and I don't have to take into account the calendar really, I really like to embrace my own time, my own clock with things. And you know, if I want to start the week on a Thursday, I can do that. Or if I consider my new year to be in March, I can do that as well. I really like that I get to have that freedom. And generally speaking, I just like the idea of just being on your own timeline, because it's true at the end of the day. I like to go about birthdays as a way to encapsulate events and learnings and just life with age, like numbers. This is what I did at 22, this is what I did at 23. Like, I like to think of it that way. I would say this lesson I will bring into this new cycle, I've realized how powerful the now is and how much of a gift time is. Unfortunately, I have postponed the now a lot. Like, oh, should I take the picture of the sunset now or later? Talk to the stranger now, or will I see them again next week? And it's like, if I wait 5 minutes to take the picture, then the sky looks different, or the stranger does not come to this cafe the next week. I just want to be able to recognize the now and act in the moment, not have regrets, basically. And honestly, what I've come to learn is that postponing things or even procrastinating is arrogance, because it's you subconsciously assuming that you will be granted an extra chance to do whatever. No. Like, it assumes that you are going to be given more time. You know, I've been saving my nice candles and my cute outfits and things that I don't, that I always save for a better event or a better reason. And it's like, I'm not even sure I'm gonna get to that point. So why not do it now? Because that's all I have. It's something I've been meditating on a lot the past year. I really want to move forward with this energy of like, okay, let me do this now. Let's seize the moment, really. And yeah, so to welcome this new year in this video, I'm gonna do a lot of spring cleaning, a lot of decluttering, a lot of resetting, namely a lot of clothes that are just occupying space in my wardrobe. Also, I have a lot of like documents and just stationery and things that are just using space. That way, I feel like this is how you can welcome better things, because now you have the space to do so. I've been putting off a wardrobe declutter for months, but I'm realizing that maybe I was subconsciously waiting for spring. I don't know, but I'm gonna remove things that no longer fit me or my style, or that I have not worn in years. Clothes is a big part of how I express myself. I've always loved fashion, and I can be very peculiar with fabric, cuts, colors, etc. Declutter is how you make space for better things. Sometimes the better thing in question is nothingness. Sometimes it's just space. Sometimes you don't even have to replace it. So I was looking for this all of winter, and I just found it. Maybe I can wear it for like a week or two, but it's already getting very hot. So, ooh, I'm hot right now. But oh my god, I love this color and I love the cut as well. I don't know. Okay, so that was a lot. I made different piles This I'm throwing away. This is the pile that I will upload on Vinted. This is everything that I'm keeping, and this is what I'm gonna alter. Like some things are a bit too loose, or the threads are coming out. So I'm going to pull out my sewing machine and work on these. I'm gonna also make a capsule wardrobe, so it's easier for me to make outfits for this new season. Yeah, but I feel good. I feel lighter. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. These are criminally good. Criminally good. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. No. Obviously, I'm not fasting today. I picked out some clothes that I don't usually wear or that I have not worn in a long time, and I kind of want to bring them back for spring. So I picked out a bit of my bottoms and tops. I'm going to see what comes out of this, and once I'm decided, I'm going to put them at the forefront of my wardrobe so that it's easier to just pick out in the morning. There are a lot of knit or like warm fabrics here because you know, I can still wear them. I can still get away with wearing this in the spring. When the summer comes, it's a wrap. It's over. So I'm going to still try to make wool happen for this season. Actually, knowing me, I'm surprised I came out with such a colorful palette because I usually go for earthy tones. But you know, I wanna try something. Let's see. I feel like last year really gave me the permission I needed to set some boundaries with some people and to assert myself in ways, because I always felt like that was my baseline for so many years. So I did not allow myself to switch up, quote unquote. But really, I was not aligned with that in the first place. I was always coming from a place of seeking validation and lack of self esteem. And so as time went on and I started to be more comfortable with myself, know myself more, and gain self love, I felt like I had to attach myself to this narrative. But that was not until I gave myself the permission to let go that I was like, okay, well, this was never me. So why should I uphold these expectations, right? It's okay to outgrow things, people, situations, patterns. Like, just unfollow them. Unfollow, unfollow, unfollow. What you say? Block a block a block. I just want to start fresh. It's spring. I want to start fresh. All right? Sometimes I forget why I even started following accounts. So, although this process is very thorough, I'm not gonna lie, it took me hours. It still keeps me accountable on what I choose to consume online. And mental real estate is a real thing, especially if you have ADHD. So, you know what I love about getting older so far? I'm realizing now that I was following some of these accounts not because I care about what they post, but because I used to want to be in the loop, I guess. So, like, I don't care anymore. Like, this does not hold importance to me right now. Maybe it will in the future, or it may be in a different way, but for now, I want to make space. You know, this feeling of scrolling on Instagram and being like, why am I seeing this? Well, that's because I'm following them. I decided to go through a digital declutter. I also saw so many names on my contact list. Some people I have not spoken in years. I'm like, girl, it's time to go. The jig is up. I like to clear my space. I'm a very visual person. If I'm not engaging with the thing or it does not resonate with me, it has to go. It has to go. And there's no hard feelings, you know. It's just like you have to create your space. And the digital space is getting so, like, you could think it's just a phone. I could lock my phone and put it down, but it's so, I feel like it has kind of transferred into reality now, where if my phone is not clean and decluttered, even my like phone gallery, I feel so like overwhelmed. It's weird, but anyways, and I already feel way better. Like, I feel more aligned and I gained a lot of clarity. Spring cleaning is not just dusting your curtain rods and things like that. You can also delete numbers, girl. Okay? Some people, like, the jig is up. The jig is up. We have not spoken in years. I wish you the best of luck. And there's no hard feelings. Like, please. Ugh. I'm doing this for her. I gotta make her proud. You know what's crazy? I am now the age that I was thinking about and fantasizing about when I was in elementary school or middle school. On one hand, I'm very much like what little me expected, in a good way. And on the other hand, I'm falling short. But also I'm trying to actualize myself and realize that the things that I wanted at the time are not what I want now. Now that I am the age that at the time seemed this very grown, like nebulous, very weird age. Like, I'm fully in my adult bag now, like, and it's ghetto. She had no idea. Adulting is not cute. So she did not know better. It's okay, but girl, like, it makes me proud of myself for doing some of the things I've done, but that lets me know that I still have I have a long way to go to really fully blossom. And that's okay. You know, it's a journey, whatever. At the end of the day, the day got to end. I've been saying this all week. Okay, let me get serious. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to be true to myself and try my best. I'm always trying my best. And I'm just trying to chill. I'm just trying to have a good time in general. Like, generally speaking, I'm a very chill, easygoing person, you know? So that's my truth. And what staying true to myself means is, I think I'm saying I want to keep those childlike qualities, that I had as a kid, being curious, adventurous, spontaneous, just trying to discover the world. But I want to also put that layer of wisdom that I've gotten over the years, and just going through life and actualizing all of that to always be myself at every step of the way, every seasons that I find myself in. That's what I mean by that. Actually, I was very future oriented in my early 20s, and I did not leave enough room for spontaneity. In hindsight, I know why, and I'm still that way. I mean, I like to plan ahead but now let's say it's more evolved because I think like a lot of people after the pandemic, it was not relevant to over plan or to even be like, oh, 2 years from now or 5 years from now, this is, it was kind of pointless to do so. I felt lost, but then I kind of learned to embrace uncertainty and just get excited. I guess that's the word. I wanted to embrace excitement and curiosity for what the plot was going to be like. It's like, to me, this is a storyline, this is a plot, and I just want to see what's going to happen. I'm curious now. And any good story, any good book, you don't want to be spoiled. You want to go through it page by page. So I'm now embracing this more where I'm just like, okay, today is today. Let's go through today, right? Tomorrow is tomorrow. And I just want to try new things, fail, make mistakes. This is what your 20s are for, right? That's what they say. So I'm just trying to embrace this moment and be grateful that I get to do what I love. And for me, this is how I grow the most, is when I don't have certainty or when I'm out of my comfort zone. I love, that sounds crazy like that, but I look forward to what's going to trigger me, because this is how I know, oh, I'm not healed in this area. This is how I can grow. This is what I can investigate. It becomes kind of like a game, like, okay, where is that coming from? Or when I'm out of my comfort zone, it's like, okay, so why is this uncomfortable? Like, what really is at the root of that? I'm now enjoying learning about myself in that way, where I'm like, okay, like, let me overcome this dark side that I've never explored because it's always uncomfortable and such. Failing at things is the same. It teaches you on what does not work or what not to do or what is not for you. And that is just as valuable as what is for you or what works, you know? This is so crazy. Like 22-year-old me could never say that. I'll tell you right now, whoa, whoa.